Hey guys, I thought I would give you a very quick look at one of the figures from my most recent mail haul. You may have very briefly seen it in the last video that I posted, and as you can see here, it is the NECA Ultimate Predator Jungle Hunter, and will do a bit of a comparison with the 30th anniversary Jungle Hunter that I already have in my collection. And yeah, this is a figure that I've been wanting for quite some time. I thought though everywhere all the online sites and that I've been going to, they'd been sold out, but NECA must have reissued these, pumped a few more out of the factories, and I got this from Dorkside Toys over in the US, so a shout out to them. And like I said, yeah, been really looking forward to this figure. So the Ultimate, at least the Predator Ultimate figures, they have this flap that opens up in the front. Very cool image of the figure on the inside of the flap there. And there is the actual figure in his plastic prison with all of his accessories. Alright, so I've got the figure out of the box with the accessories, and as you can see here, this is why you buy these ultimate versions of the NECA figures, because they do come with so many accessories. And as you can see here, he comes with an unmasked head, which is slightly different to the 30th anniversary version. I'll do a comparison of that later on. He comes with replaceable or swap out hands. So these ones are sort of just open palmed hands. Comes with this really cool little human skull by itself, and also a human skull on a spine. The detail, hopefully this shows up, the detail in the sculpt on this is absolutely brilliant, and the way they've painted it has brought out that detail. I don't know if it's going to show up, but you can see the different plates and the bones in the head, the skull, and all that sort of detail. It's absolutely brilliant. Really cool little accessory. And this is another thing you don't get with the 30th anniversary version. You get a removable biomask. And you get, I guess you call that plasma, to go with his plasma caster. The blue plasma there. The plasma caster is a little loose, as you can see there. It sort of wants to drop, to droop. But and the plasma caster itself, I guess, is an accessory. The detail in the sculpt and that is just absolutely brilliant, as you can see there. The fine detail they get in these things is absolutely brilliant. The actual plasma caster, look at that. It's quite a small little thing, but the detail is brilliant. So I've swapped out the heads here, and I'll give you a closer look at the actual figure, and absolutely stunning. There's so many elements with these NECA figures. There's so much going on. I'm not going to go through the articulation. I hate doing that, but the detail in the sculpt and the paint on these figures is absolutely brilliant. I don't know how well it's showing up, but the body sort of has a slightly glossy look to it. I don't know if these predators were sort of slimy, but it gives you that sort of look. The metal, the armor, the wear and tear on that, and the way it's painted, it just looks like these guys have been through a lot. Very nicely, I guess you'd call it, weathered. So really, really cool. And as we have a look at the back of the figure here, again, the armor elements are really what stands out to me. It's sort of, I don't know how to describe it, it's sort of futuristic but medieval looking as well. Actually, it sort of reminds me a bit of the original Star Wars design. It's got that sort of futuristic but lived in look to it. So yeah, absolutely love it. There's no soft goods on the figure. The sort of lower tunic type thing is a rubbery plastic, but it works well. So here's a comparison of the 30th anniversary version, which is on the right of screen, with the Ultimate version. And originally I was going to sell the 30th anniversary version when I picked up the Ultimate, but I'm not going to now. As you can see there, the head sculpts are completely different. So I will be keeping both. The body sculpts look exactly the same to me. Slight variations in paint. You can see the loincloth, the brown on the loincloth is painted differently. There's slight variations in the skin tone and that sort of thing, and even in the armor. The armor has a slightly different sheen or look to it, color to it. But basically very similar. Actually, the hoses there look a little bit different as well on his left hand side shoulder and chest, but yeah, not too bad. And on the back, again, you can see that the sculpts are exactly the same, just variations in paint. One thing that I have just noticed as well is that the trophies, the bones on the string that hang around the Predator's torso, they've been flipped. So I guess that's just an issue in the factory. You can they're completely opposite, but it's very easy to just pop off the head and could swap those over. I don't know which way they're meant to go, but I will look into that. And then a couple of little details that I forgot to mention earlier are that on the figure's right arm wrist gauntlet, he has extendable blades that hopefully you can see there. I don't know how well it's showing up against the body of the figure. And then on the left wrist gauntlet, as you can see there, it's got the self-destruct device, and so there's a little panel there that opens up to show you the countdown display. Alright guys, that was the NECA Ultimate Predator Jungle Hunter figure. Absolutely loving NECA figures in general, but in particular these Ultimate figures. They are the best. They come with a lot of accessories and additional heads and all sort of stuff, and so you can pose them or display them virtually however you like. Really good stuff. They're a little bit more expensive than the Black Series 6-inch figures, but then they're bigger, and like I said, they're probably a bit better quality. So NECA, spot on, absolutely loving it. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.